Welcome back to the Mario Kart 64 Let's Play, and today we're going to be taking on the Star Cup with one of my favourite Mario Kart characters, Yoshi. Ah yes, it's about time I gave the green dino some attention. Well, with two games slated to be released this year, already we've got Yoshi's New Island, with Young Yoshi being slated for release this year, as well as his inclusion to Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and the 3DS. I'm pretty sure that I might as well give the green dino some attention in this LP. So with that being said, welcome to Wario Stadium, which is pretty much a maze, and it's also another long track. Christ, some of the long tracks can be completely monotonous, even at the worst of times. Sometimes there are some great track designs. This one isn't. I will comment that they were trying to make a maze-like, well, a maze-like circuit, but this one isn't. Just does not do. That's not the way to do it. It's good to see good old Yoshi getting some of the action. Anyway, with that being said, I've actually got some more gossip for you guys. As you probably can tell, I'm actually going to be doing my first ever review on a PlayStation 1 game. Yes, it's going to be on Pandemonium. Have anybody heard of a game called Pandemonium? If not, then it's a platform game featuring a magic speller and a jester, all trying to actually save their kingdom from a monstrous nightmare. It was actually created by Crystal Dynamics, which went on to create the Gex series. If anybody has heard of Gex, then they probably have heard of Crystal Dynamics. They actually have the rights to the Tomb Raider franchise as well, and so does Square Enix as well. With this track being so long, I'm actually going to try and talk about something else. Hopefully. That being said, it's time for me to actually say that I love it. Sometimes I'm not getting so good so far in this LP. Sometimes with some kind of unprecedented people trying to overtake me, like Luigi, who is second, or Bowser third, or Toad fourth. But with that being said, we're nearly finished. We are on the last two cups, so hopefully I can get this finished. The sooner I get this finished, the better. I didn't really like this game. I'm not saying it's horrible, but I just felt it was a bit lackluster in certain cases. It's not as good as Super Mario Kart. I just felt Super Mario Kart was better. But I will give Nintendo credit that they actually got the vital scratch noise for Yoshi, which is still in this game, and which is also in the Mario Party game, Nintendo 64 games, first to third. Before the voice actor for Yoshi in Yoshi's Story actually can replace him in for Mario Party 4. The same thing with Mario Kart, the Mario Kart Super Circuit. Sorry for the story, but I'm bored. I'm kind of bored. Oh, excuse me for a minute, I need to drink some of my green tea. That's better. Well, somebody's really well last. I think it might be somebody who actually. I think one of the dots actually went into the lower parts of the stadium, where the part that goes round up above it, which is a jump by the way, might have dropped off. Might have not made the jump and could have actually crashed into the side of the wall, but they actually could have decided to go off. don't really like this track. I mean, let's hope it... Oh, for God's sake, why did I do that? I actually got my revenge on the Wario, but Peach is going to win. Goodness gracious. I'm not really good at this game. I'm really rusty. Okay, take that, Wario, for being such an idiot and hitting me. But at least this is over. Excuse me for a moment. I'm recording. Sorry about that. I got distracted. Anyway, with that being said, we're on to Sherbet Land, an ice level. At certain cases, I don't really like ice levels in racing games, usually because of slippery physics, and sometimes it can lead to me losing a race, which is also gonna be the case in this one, which I'm gonna pretty much actually skip again. Take that, Luigi. At least I did it in as few attempts as possible this time around. But the fact is that adopting the system that was in Super Mario Kart, it sometimes can lead to me getting frustrated, because whenever I lose, I have to start the whole race over again. If it's on a longer track, then it can be incredibly infuriating, and can lead to headaches. Oh, headaches, video gaming headaches. Well, at least I got Power Star, so hopefully I can catch up to Wario. Oh dear, this really isn't much to say about this game. I just think that I thought F-Zero X, which was released on the same system, was much better. Despite the game being despite the game having a graphical not being as graphically great as this game, at least the game actually does something to do. At least this game has better. At least the game is better graphically. At least the game is better in terms of gameplay. That means graphics aren't everything. Oh dear. As you can probably tell, I just didn't think this game handled as well as. That was a mistake, and I think I've lost the race thanks to that. Bloody penguins. I just didn't think this game was as good as F-Zero X, because F-Zero X was much more fast-paced, and even though the game was much more based on based more on speed, it had a much more smoother frame rate, but had to sacrifice the graphics with draw distance in it. And I lost again. But the point being is, F-Zero X was much better, it played better, and the controls were a lot more smoother. Okay, we're gonna jump cut again. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, I got second this time around, but at least I didn't have as much attempts as it did. So I actually had to cut that bit out because I don't want anybody bored because of how slow this game's pacing is. And I'm further behind from Peach as well. She actually extended her lead as well. Royal Raceway. That's going to be a long one. At least it uses the music from the Speedway, the Raceway music. No, and I hit you, Luigi. Oh, you've been hit, Luigi. Sorry about that big pause. This track is a bit too long, but the good thing about this one is that it has Peach's Castle, hence Royal Raceway, and it's Peach's home circuit. Star Cup is mainly boring. For me, it's mainly boring. The Star Cup is. Well, none of the better tracks actually go until next time, for when we go off to the Special Cup. Although the tracks are designed pretty well, sometimes the laying and pacing can be a little bit too sluggish and monotonous for me. Oh, what the hell? That was a glitch. Whenever I try to shoot out a red shell to my opponent, I usually get hit, and that usually leads me to. It usually leads me in to. I usually get hit myself because sometimes the actual shells can behave pretty badly. It won't behave as much as I can tell them. They have a mind of their own. Let's finish this off already. No, missed their item boxes. I mean, another game. If there was a kart racing game I would find better than this game, I would definitely say Crash Team Racing. Why? Because at least, even though it's like a Mario Kart clone, it's considered to be one of the better Mario Kart clones out there. At least it has Naughty Dog. At least it was the last game Naughty Dog ever made. At least the pacing of that game was much better. It was much more faster. At least the tracks were short to the sweet, and the speed was kept up at a reasonable pace. Hell, I would definitely say that the sequels of this are much better than Mario Kart 64. Double Dash was much more faster than this, and so was Mario Kart Wii. Hopefully Mario Kart 8 is definitely far better as well. Like I said, I'm still looking forward to that game, and it's only 2 months away, and the tension of waiting is really unbearable. Oh dear. Can't wait to get that game. It looks so awesome. Mario Kart 8 is. Get out, Luigi. At least I actually won a race this time round. And at least I decided not to get beaten by Peach this time round. With that being said, we've done Royal Raceway, and there's only one more in the Star Cup to go. And that's Bowser's Castle. At least that track is actually much more enjoyable. Pretty much one of the better Bowser's Castle was one of the better tracks of the game. Oh, excuse me for a minute, I need some more green tea. Now, something tells me I don't really enjoy making this. I don't think I'm going to enjoy making this LP as much as the others in the Retrothon month. I don't know what it is, but I think it's a game that didn't really age that well. And it just got spun off by a Thwomp. And these thwomps move from side to side in that room, so you have to be careful, be cautious. At least Mario Kart Wii actually had a remake of the castle, and at least it actually is a worthy remake. I better not have Peach finish in front of me. Right, because I'm like 1 point behind Peach, I think I have to finish in front of her, because if I don't finish in front of her, that means she's won the cup, and I'll have to settle for second. I don't want. Oh yeah! Peach just got flattened. Yeah, I decided to do Kool-Aids. Oh yeah! Oh, why did I stop there? I'm gonna get catched. Peach is gonna catch me here. Oh dear! One of the one of the drivers is way behind, and it looks as though they might be lapped. It looks like the driver that's going to be lapped is going to be the one. Yeah, that's definitely not in the front. That's one is the one flashing is the one in first on the map. So, and goodbye Bowser, good riddance as well. You're going to lose in front of your own castle. How humiliating. Oh dear. The sooner I get this done, the better. Oh god, I got hit another banana peel. Just had no choice but to hit it because there was no way to maneuver left and right, because otherwise I would have gotten hit anyway. And Toad just got hit a thwomp invertedly. That one is still. That guy is at the back. There's no way he's going to recover that one. Okay, so what? Okay, can I catch Wario up? Can I catch Wario up? No, I can't. But at least I actually managed to beat Peach. Yes. Okay, so with that being said, I've actually finished off. So we finished off with the Star Cup now, and at least we actually managed to. At least we got one more cup to go, so we've nearly finished here. At least the music is pretty good in this game. I will give the composers credit for that. But I've left the recording on, so I'll have to cut this out. And Yoshi wins the cup. At least Peach's castle was included. At least we can actually explore it in the whenever we race on our own pace. Mario, it's Royal Raceway. The castle can be explored. The outer areas of the castle, pretty much like Super Mario 64. And with Yoshi's celebration, we have ended the Star Cup and on 150cc. So until next time, it's me, Mitch McKidd, signing out. Say goodnight. Thank you for joining me, and join me for when I'm going to be taking on the final cup of the game, the Star Cup. I'll see you then.